P210A target. First rounds, American Eagle, 9mm, 147 grain. Velocity meters on. Corneograph, lab radar. ECI is out. It's a Ransom ECI. We are hot. Got all the ammo sitting on the Ransom master mat there. Alrighty. I'm going to zoom in. Yeah, get my point of aim. Alrighty. Ears on. And we're going to tally-ho. Or, okay, ears on. We're going to fire in the hole. Fire in the hole. Alrighty, I want to see where that one went. Just bottom left of bullseye. Round 2. Oh, almost right next to it. Round 3. Ah, vertical flyer. 4. Right next to the other one, look at that. 5. Oh man, that's a pretty tight group. 6. 7. 8. It's an empty gun. Let me get my ECI in it. Alrighty. What's up? Alright, 25-yard mark. 50-yard mark is where the road is. 100-yard mark is where the other box is. We're at the 25, American Eagle. Sig P210A target. You know, I'll be honest with you. That is the best grouping I've ever seen out of that American Eagle. Let me turn my calipers on here. Zero them. Okay, they're not on monkey meters. They're on inches. Okay, we had that one flyer there. You guys saw where it hit. We include that one. Boy, 1 3/4 at 25 yards. If we exclude that one, about an inch and an eighth, 1.125. Yeah, 1 1/8. Just under 1 1/8, about an inch. 1 1/8 high. We take this one, we're definitely an 1 3/4. Wow, pretty good. All right, that was that American Eagle. Let's change target, and we'll try another ammo. Over and out. Alrighty, that was the American Eagle. We're ready to go to the Sellier Bellot. In its defense, this ammo got rained on the back of my truck. So we'll see what it groups like. It did get really wet one time. Keep your powder dry. Ha ha! Alrighty. Sellier Bellot. Sig P210A target. It'll be 8 rounds. Let me get the corneograph on. Lab radar. Lab radar's armed. Recording. First round. Fire in the hole. Okay. I'm gonna zoom in and see where that thing hit. Focus. There you go, just low a bullseye. First round of the Sellier Bellot went low, a bullseye. Next round. Boy, this stuff got rained and soaked on, and she's fine. All right, that round just went to the right. All right, third round's about a ½ inch above that last round. Hitting my cameraman with some ammo. All right, that's 4 rounds on target. Fourth round went right above the first round. It's number 5. Yeah, it's a round group. It's number 6. It's number 7. Yeah. And number 8. I'm going to zoom out. Zoom back in. Alright, I'm not perfectly aligned with my sights. I'd like to put some little dots on that sight there. Not perfectly in line, but when I zoom in, that's pretty well where she's pointing and hitting. I zoom out. Alright, well, if I came down on my point of view, it would definitely, I believe, be hitting where I'm looking at. But that'll interfere with my camera angle, so I'm going to leave it. Alright, turning it off, I'm going to go measure that. ECI in. Eject the mag. Alright. Wow, that stuff flew faster. 1088. Much faster than that last one. Ah, much lighter grain at 115. I did not change the grain for that. Let's go check her out. Okay, 115 grain, soaked, rained on Sellier Bellot. Still fired wonderful. Yeah, I didn't like that ammo as much. We got about 2 inch. About 1 5/8 inches. Definitely relatively a round grouping. I'm impressed. I guess that gun does not like the lighter grain, I would assume, at 115, given the 147 group tighter. So I would say at this time it's a fair assessment. It's not going to like the lighter grain of other ammo either, but we will try it, because we're not going to assume. If you're not testing, you're guessing, and we don't want to guess. But yeah, you got about 1 5/8 inches. What if it wasn't for that one flyer again off to the right? You'd have a... But that's the 115. We'll have to pull target, try some more ammo. There's really no reason to do another grouping of this. Alrighty. ECI out. Remington 124 grain UMC ammo. Alrighty. We're on record. Gonna turn the lab radar on. Okay, the 115 Sellier Bellot was running about 1088. And now we're at the 124 grain Remington UMC. First round. Fire in the hole. Alright, I'm going to zoom in to see where that flew. Doo-doo-doo.
I can see it from here.
Ooh, right, almost bullseye, right under it.
Beautiful.
Alright, next round. Ah, it flew up and left. Alright, number 3. Right next to it, number 4. Right by that one, number 5. Must have went through the same hole. Number 6. Just about the same hole. Just right up and right of that. Number 7. Oh yeah. Number 8. Oh yeah. All right, Remington UMC, 8 rounds on target. Looks like that first round did go low and right, but I did rack it kind of funny. I had my hand on the slide when it racked. May have been my fault. All right, we're gonna go down and measure and see where that's at. BCI in the gun. All right, camera off. Alrighty, here we are. Calipers are zeroed. It's on inches, not monkey meters. We're gonna come on out here. Here we go. 1.894. A little tighter. I cannot squeeze 1.750, can I? Yeah, just about. Yeah, just a hair of 1.750. Wow. 1.750 up. 1.750 diagonal. I'd say it's a little bigger than 1.750, but definitely that way. Yeah, 1.875 maybe. Yeah. Inch 7/8. 1.875. Yeah, that's what we'll call that one. There you go. And that was the Remington UMC 124 grain. Alrighty. Alright. Here we are. Gonna do another group. This time with the Sig Sauer Elite Performance. I wish we were able to get more of the various grains in the Elite Performance. But we were quickly able to pick up this V crown here, so we're going to give it a chance. It's probably not really a good, accurate target shooting ammo, but boy, if you get a zoom on that, sure does make some pretty flowers. Look at that. Pretty flowers. I like flowers. I'm sure this thing will be just awesome defense flower ammo. We like flower ammo. Alrighty, flowers. Flowers matter, man. Flowers matter. Whoever said guys don't like flowers? Alright, let's get a magazine in here if I can from this side over here. Pull out that ECI. Alright, bring her to battery. Let's drop that slide. Blam! Take my shirt off, get a little warm. Alright, lab radar's armed. First round, Sig, Elite Performance, fire in the hole. I'm gonna zoom in and see where she's at. Alright, we hit paper, just low bullseye. Alright, next round. Just above that. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5, definitely a round group. Number 6. Number 7. Number 8. Alrighty. ECI in. We're gonna bring her up, eject the mag, and this Sig P210A has such a large grip handle on it and such an interesting angle, you gotta bring it up pretty far to get that mag out. All right, we're gonna go down range and see what a group's like. There's a doggy over there. Surprised I don't hear gun sights this morning. They're normally out banging around on a Saturday morning. All right, Sig Elite Performance. I think it was a V Crown. Makes pretty flowers. I'll be honest with you. I actually have that in my gun on my hip right now. Just because I like the pretty flowers. Alrighty. We're looking at... You know, I forgot to read what grain it was, but I'm pretty sure it was a 124. Oh my god, if I could squeeze that to a 1/250, it'd be 1/4 inch. Nah, it's definitely bigger than a 1/4. Alright, 1/375. Alright, 1 3/8. Oh, it's a little bigger that way. Oh, bummer. Ooh. Can we get 1.5 out of it? Nope. 1.625, 1 5/8. That's outside to outside there. We'll call that 1 5/8. That's pretty good. Wow. 1 5/8. Yeah. I like that one. Sig Elite Performance in the Sig P210A. Looks nice. 25 yards. The black road there, if you get a picture of that, John, that's the 50. All the way down is 100. So the black drive is a 50. All the way down is 100. And if you turn around, we're at the 25. So we are exactly in the middle. And we laser range found it, and we're at 25 yards. All right, Sig, Hornady, Sig P210, Hornady ammo. We're going to be shooting here some Hornady XTP, 124 grain. Did really good in the PPQ. We're going to see how it does in the Sig P210A. We're not sure. Wish we had a whole bunch more different ammo to try, but that's kind of what we brought today. We're going to give her a whirl. As mentioned, due to the angle of this grip, you got to kind of bring it up quite a bit for this particular mag to clear. Pull the ECI. It's armed. It's that battery. I'm a little off on my camcorder here. Yeah, that's about where we're at. Here we are. Now if I just don't bump my camcorder, I'll be good to go. Alright. Fire in the hole. I want to zoom in just a hair. I want to see if I can get that target again. See where that first round hit. Ooh, right of the right of bullseye. Alright, next round. Alright, number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7. Number 8. Alrighty. We just about made a happy face with that ammo. No question about it. We got the nose. We got the eye. We're missing an eyeball. Well, by golly, we'll have to give it another eyeball. Alrighty, there's 8 rounds. Velocity was 1153 on the Corneograph Lab Radar. There you go. Gonna bring it up. Wish I had some more Variant 147 grain. Kind of looks like it likes the heavier grain ammo. I did not bring enough variation manufacturers of 147. I'll have to see if we got a Sig 147 grain available of the Sig ammo, because that Sig Performance Elite did very well, but that was 124 and 115 grain. This Hornady was a 124, gave us a nice happy face. In the PPQ we only tested at 15 yards. We're at 25 here, and didn't do bad at all. 115 grain, that's the 147. Yeah. Alright. And this was the Hornady. You can see we got 4 through the same hole there. Got an eyeball and a happy face. So it was happy. We'll have to do another group. We're talking, I can't quite get to 1.5 inches. Well, actually, it got to 1.5 inches. Well, just a little over 1.5 inches. Let's go to 1 5/8 inches. Yeah, still a tiny bit over 1 5/8 inches, but I think we can almost call that 1 5/8 inches right there. We measure that lowest one. Ah, definitely bigger, so here we go. Yeah, that's the largest stringer right there. Yeah. 1.875 again, basically 1 7/8 inches again. I'd like to probably group that again. I mean, because it's actually pretty nice this way. 1 3/4 inches, 1.5 inches. Huh. 1 7/8 inches. Happy face. We're going to try some of this Critical Duty. It is 135 grain. We didn't get it to group real well. It is just a defense ammo, but being at 135 grain, I think that's going to be closer to what this gun likes. A little higher grain. So we're going to try that. Alright, there we go. It is now armed. We're recording. Lab radar's on. Fire in the hole. And I must have kicked my camera stand, but let's zoom in. Kind of in line. Zoom in. See where she's at. Doop. If it'll focus. Just thinking about it. Right on the front sight. When you know it. There we go. Alright. Just low and right center. If you guys want to see this, that's where it hit. Boop. Alright, next round, fire in the hole. Just up and left of the last one. Ah, touching the last one. Just above those two. Definitely a 2-inch group. Boop. Ah, it's drilling the same hole right there. Really is. Huh. Wow. Besides the one round, it just drilled all the same hole. You know what? I'm going to put 8 more on the same spot. I'm curious. Alright, 135 grain, Critical Duty Hornady. believe this gun definitely likes the heavier grain. Last time the hand rack round went low and right, and then all other 7 grouped within an inch at 25 yards. You can see that on the camera. I'm not even going to go down and measure it. I'm going to see what this one does. Hand rack round. She's armed. She's ready to go. Fire in the hole. Just to the right of bullseye. Right next to the other group. Alright, next round. Same group. 3, 4. It's actually 12 rounds. Okay, it'd be 11 rounds through the same hole. And that is 16 rounds of 135 grain. There's no question about it, this gun likes the heavier grain. If we had other manufacturers, we'd definitely try. Wow, we gotta go down and measure that. Let me go safe. All right. We're safe. Okay, here's the Hornady. That was 135 grain. Wow, 1.25 inches, 1.250, 1.25 inches. 1.25 inches. And everybody saw that was our very first round. 1.25 inches by 1.25 inches. And that's 15 rounds through that 1.25 inch hole. If we took that very first flyer round, which it was sitting there a while, it could be a cold shot, but yeah, it's back at the 1.875 that some of the other ammo was at. But excluding that, definitely likes that ammo. I bet you I could drive another 16 rounds through that same spot. No question about it. I don't see any need to regroup this ammo. 135 grain. Very nice. Alright, we're going to try another one. Ready?
On.
Alrighty, we're going to try the Winchester white box. We just got done with the Hornady Critical Duty. We're going to see what this Winchester white box will do. It is 124 grain, so we're not necessarily expecting the best accuracy. We don't believe this gun likes that lighter grain. We believe it's going to like that heavier grain. Nothing has moved. It's all good to go. ECI has been pulled out. It's now loaded. Lab radar is on. Alright, may mention the Hornady Critical Duty ran about 964. Was a little slower than the Hornady XTP, being a little heavier grain. Alright. First round, fire in the hole. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in with this thing again. Just low a bullseye again. Round 2, off to the right of the last one. Round 3. This is 4. This is 5. This is 6. 7. And number 8. Last 2 rounds did not. Wow, that had some variation. Well, I may mention that Winchester ammo got wet, just like that other ammo did. Apparently we had some light shots, some variation in velocity. We went from 800 to 1200 on velocity. So I'd say it's a possibility it got wet. which I know it did. I know it got wet, so that one I suppose is a wash. Now, because the best ammo of the day, and we're about done because I didn't bring a whole lot of other variation, the best ammo of that day was this Critical Duty. And it makes some pretty flowers too. Has these nice little rubber tips there. Very cool. And we're going to try. Now this was 15 rounds through an 1¼ inch hole. And we just did that Winchester Magnum and it grouped with the white box. I'll give it, that white box ammo got wet though. Six, 7, 8. Yeah, we'll just stick with the 8. It's going to put 1 in the chamber, but alrighty. Alright. The Winchester white box grouped a little all over the place. I think I'm going to come up just a hair on elevation to change my point of aim a little bit. Not much. There we go. I should have brought my point of aim up a little bit, and we'll see if we can put another grouping of this Critical Duty. Okay. We are hot, armed, loaded. Fire in the hole. Ah, looks like I hit top of my target. I rose too high. I should have checked my aim. That's okay, I got it. I'm going to zoom in. Yeah, we're right at top of the target. Round 2. Round 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Mag out. ECIN. I'm going to go ahead and bring the hammer close this time. Bring it about a 45-degree angle. And that's it, we're cold. I need some heavier grain next time. Alright, here's that. Winchester, white box, 124 grain. It did get all wet and rained on. Yeah, poor me. Alrighty, and we had a velocity change. It's probably where some of those lower rounds come from. But we're looking at definitely a 2-inch group. But we know that gun apparently already. I'll say it does not like the lighter grain. It likes the heavier grain. Coming up here is that Hornady 135 grain again. And you saw on video, it put that first hand rack round right there again. For whatever reason, that hand rack round went there, but then all other 7 rounds were there. It's not uncommon to see that hand rack fly a little different. If it seats the bullet a little different. We tried to duplicate it on that second grouping last time we ran this ammo, and it did not necessarily group that hand rack round, but for whatever reason I'd have to review the footage and see if I dropped the slide both times or if I hand racked it one of the time, because it may make a difference on whether you drop the slide or you rack it all the way back and let it go. It may make a difference on how that round seats. regardless of how you rack it, the forces still are not usually applied the same as when the round auto cycles. But either way, here is that ammo again, 135 grain, and it is actually under an inch this time. If I squeeze an inch, there's an inch. And it's definitely an inch by an inch at 25 yards. That's absolutely amazing. Now last time, you guys all verified I put 15 rounds through an 1.25 inch with the one-hand rack, but that's 1.035, so 1 inch and 32nd. Yeah, 1 1/32 of an inch. So measure that hand rack round, and we are out at that 1 3/4 inches. That was about 1 3/4 inch total group. Yep, 1 3/4 inch total group. So I'm gonna pull this target, and you'll actually see, besides the one group we did up here, this is all the ammo we tested today. Now, as we discussed, we believe that gun's gonna like a heavier grain, and we're gonna have to acquire a little bit heavier grain ammo. We're gonna do this again, so watch for another video. This is just dialing it in, start trying to figure out what it likes, and there you have it. We're gonna go ahead and include all these flyers of this grouping. Now, you know I adjusted up for that one, so we're gonna measure all those. 3.3, 3.3, 3 inches at 25 yards, regardless of what ammo I put in there. Now you saw one grouping come over here, one went there, one went there, one went there. Depends on the grain. Now we know that 135 grain is going to group around here. We know that 115 is going to group down here. We had watched that on camera, so, but that's where all those targets were setting, by the way. And I think our very first one sat here, and you saw that on video as well. And then from there on, everything kind of moved over and stayed there. Quite impressive, 3.3 inch group with all that ammo. Well, there's 3 1/4 right there, 3.250. Yeah, not bad, man, not bad. But our best group was that Hornady Critical Duty. That's a 950 right there, so we're definitely a 1 inch. Thanks for watching.